Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the Marauders of C-Tier Dodgers capture the Hyssop and Spice production facilities of First Light, and the Covenant converts of Error.pxp set a waypoint inside the bastion of Restless Shore, laying siege to the keep and claiming the region. KOTT News were on the scene and spoke with an Error representative about the war. Well, I couldn't help but notice that it was over in about 9 minutes. Any particular reason why it was over so quickly?
It felt a lot longer than that to me. To be honest with you, a shout out to Iron Reavers. They've come a long way. They have done a lot of work in order to get to the spot that they're at. We enjoy warring with them. We're both award training companies, so, to have another group of people that we can actually war against is fantastic. As for the period of time, to be honest with you, they did a good job on gates. They held their own. We struggled getting past them a few times, which is not what it's been in the past. So overall, they improved, and we had to come up with a couple things on the fly in order to get around them.
Oh, most excellent. Well, was there anybody on your team who outperformed themselves tonight?
To tell you the truth, everybody. I can't give a shout out to any single person because we're all in this together, and that's what we're all about in Air.
Later in Restless Shore, Dodgers leadership took stock of their new acquisition and their next moves. Congratulations on your victory here in First Light, taking over the fort in less than 10 minutes. Now the reigning Spice Lords of the island. How do you feel?
Yeah, John, just a little confused. Not really sure what happened out there, but it worked out, I guess. Feel pretty good about it though.
All right. Well, was there anybody out there who really outperformed themselves? You guys must have had some standout talent to get it over that quickly.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to Wong. He came back to us. He brought milk and, shot called us to victory there in 9 minutes.
Indeed. Well, do you have any ambitions now that you've taken control of the Hyssop and Spice production facilities?
John, you can catch us in Morningdale in 2 days. But, our ultimate goal here was to, bring back the trade route between First Light and Monarchs.
A slow night in the desert as Outcast forces managed to maintain 2 objectives. KOTT News were granted a few words after the fight.
Yeah, well, listen, Brimstone is hot and sweaty, all right? It's the sands, temperatures are up, so we're going to bring the heat. We are sweaty. We expect nothing less. A good war from subtext, but we are definitely sweats out here, okay? Mm-hmm. Just to let everyone else know, Panda is one of the best in the whole war, dude. Panda Uchiha.
Well, do you have any other ambitions for the rest of the island, my friend?
Listen, anybody who wants it can get it. That's all I want to say. Anybody who wants to sweat, we're sweaty. We're ready for it.
The heavyweight champs retained their title in Everfall last night. KOTT News spoke with them about the decision. Congratulations on your victory here in Everfall. Once again, the defending heavyweight champions of Eternum moving into sole possession of 4th place on the all-time Neverfall list. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good. We had a big war today. Akina has been playing too much Dark and Darker, and he passed out. So we had someone step up really big today, and Dove Bar and Shot Caller today. It was a little shaky at first, but we brought it together.
Are you looking forward to your next hold?
Yeah. We're open to any challengers. The game's kind of slow right now, but if anybody wants to attack us, we'll be happy.
Turning to the weather, and once more the sun will circle the earth, passing overhead during the period we call day. Then after sunset, unusual magnetic activity will give rise to a light 20% chance of corruption invasion. Long-term Doppler radar from the Syndicate Forward Observation Post indicates a large storm brewing that could arrive early next week. KOTT News will bring you more on this story as it develops. Another submission for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the Marauders of Subtext assault the Syndicate members of Pharmaceuticals for control of the island's primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fen. Subtext fighting on back-to-back nights after failing in their efforts to destroy the desert nomads of Brimstone. But will this foggy fen be any easier to move around in? The pharmaceutical reps stand ready to battle for the bog. Slogging through the peat moss-covered region in pursuit of oils has improved their strength and conditioning. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.